Do they pick you last in gym? Do they call you fatty, hamburger patty? Let's be honest, kids can be cruel. But thanks to new legal loopholes, you don't have to take it anymore. Just listen to one of my clients.
Yeah, do you want to trade her bologna for my tuna? So I said are good.
I'll help you stand up for your rights with teachers, too.
Mrs. Green was always calling on me in class.
Okay, looks like our player is all set.
Audio input level should be at
Pull it together, folks. 10 seconds.
Best of luck. Give me an afterlife check.
6, 5,
Okay, fade to black.
3.
They're Branniger in the Hawk.
Hey, I'm Cookie, and not a single one of these hostages leaves until I get my chopper. A single-player game, I see. Yeah, thanks for making us go through all the effort. And the wrong answer of the game is brought to you by
Buoyant Baby Watercribs. Because waterbeds aren't just for bachelors from the early 80s anymore.
So why not get started? Let's start with, she sounds a little hoarse. If Lady Gaga performed naked on a horse, then let's face it, it's likely. Which lady would she be impersonating? Lady Godiva, Lady Madonna, Lady Chatterley, or Lady of Spain? Your cash is being immaculately confiscated. As they say in Spain, el rongo. Want to see the answer? According to popular legend, Lady Godiva rode through the town of Coventry stark naked to oppose the high taxes imposed by her husband. Doesn't sound much like a lady to me. Gaga may be on a horse, but she'd rather take a ride on your disco stick. Am I getting old? What the hell is a disco stick? I'm sure it's dirty, but in what way? Next up, I'm feeling butter, thank you. Suppose I Can't Believe It's Not Butter comes out with a 5 Stages of Grief line of products. After I Can't Believe It's Not Butter, which product would come next in the line? I'm very angry that it's not butter. I've lost all hope because it's not butter. I've come to terms with it not being butter, or I'll do anything to turn it into butter. And now you need to come to terms with this. Really? Anything? I know, I've been there. But look, margarine isn't the end of the world. A lot of people have eaten it and turned out just fine. Why didn't you pick this? In the Kubler-Ross model of grief, the 5 stages are denial, followed by anger, then bargaining, depression, and acceptance. And I have to be honest, I'd totally buy a product called I'm Very Angry That It's Not Butter. Especially if they got Mel Gibson for the commercials and he was yelling at a piece of toast. Let's try Mr. Blackwell meets Mrs. Dash, and it's a dis or dat. I'm gonna read off 7 things. For each one, tell me if it's a kind of spice or a fashion faux pas caused by too tight clothing. If it's a spice, press the square button. If it's a fashion faux pas, press your circle button. Each one you get right will add a dash of cash to your money stew. Got one wrong and it's gonna cost you. And make it fast. Finish quick before your circulation is cut off. Alrighty then, here it comes. Candle nut, spikenard, camel toe, catnip, mono boob, front butt, Chinese anise. Take a bow. No, don't, you'll split your pants. Yeah, a little bland. Next time, add a little salt to your wrongness. That performance could have used a pinch more dillweed, you dillweed. Parsley, sage, rosemary, and you're an idiot. Now I know candle nut is just a kind of spice, but I swear once in college, I saw something disturbing that perfectly fits that description. Here we have Thou Shalt Not Veg. Which of these shows would not violate one of the 10 commandments? Wife Swap, Prison Break, American Idol, or Diagnosis Murder? You shall not make for yourself an idol, and you shall have no other gods before me. Both are commandments that are kind of violated by that show, in addition to one's ears. Diagnosis? Wrongness. I'm afraid wife swapping violates one of the 10 commandments. 2 if it's your neighbor's wife. Were you thinking of this one? Thou shalt not break out of prison is not one of the 10 commandments. So if you're ever in prison and you decide to break out, just know that God is totally behind you.
Where's the fire, girl? Rock my world, girl. Ooh, yeah.
Here's one for you. Did you catch the mugger's mug? Something feels off today. I can't quite put my thumb on it. Let's see. I came in yelling at the staff. I threw jelly donuts at the craft services guy. I burned money in front of my director to reflect my higher status. That's been an average day. Oh, I know. I haven't read my fortune cookie from last night.
Cookie fortune twist. Cookie necessary.
Okay. Here we go. Watch out for those with big egos. Well, considering the sizes of their heads, whom should I be most cautious of? The Statue of Liberty, the Sphinx, the guys on Mount Rushmore, or God on the Sistine Chapel ceiling? Give me your tired, your meek, your poor trivia game players. Michelangelo! Well, this is one riddle you didn't solve. Here's where the money is. With faces about 60 feet tall, the fellas on Mount Rushmore have the largest heads, with the Sphinx coming in second with a 30-foot mug. It's easy to have an ego when you're the biggest thing in South Dakota, or the only thing in South Dakota. Hey, I could go on all day with jokes about South Dakota, like, no, wait, I guess I can't. There isn't really anything else to say about South Dakota. Oh, thank you. Round 1 is in the books, and it looks like your score is screaming for help. Keep in mind, all the prizes are doubled in round 2. And don't forget, keep an eye out for the wrong answer of the game. It's still out there. Let's get back to the action. Open wide for New Jersey's shore is getting old. Suppose Snooki and the gang shoot a special edition of MTV's Jersey Shore in South America. If it's set near an actual ocean shore, what might it be called? Paraguay Shore, Bolivia Shore, Mali Shore, or Uruguay Shore? There's as much shore in Bolivia as there is self-respect among the cast of Jersey Shore. Dude, first of all, that's in Africa. Second of all, it's totally landlocked. And third of all, you're dumb. The situation with this country is that it's landlocked. I so wanted you to pick this one. Uruguay is located on the southeastern coast of South America. I think as a sign of good diplomacy, we owe it to the people of Uruguay to not expose them to the cast of Jersey Shore. Open wide for Why the Long Face, Ann? What could conservative spokesperson Ann Coulter do to make herself coltier? Age about 10 years, sterilize herself, get a sex change, or shave her mane? Nay! No, that would make her a donkey. Oh, sorry. Barfed in my mouth a little there. Oh, honestly. A colt is a young male horse, so the first thing Anne should do would be to get a sex change. She's halfway there. She's got balls.
Clucking chickens picking out a mate. Guess I'll marry 8.
Say hello to eHarmony equals MC squared. As you know, I've been single for a while now, and that's great because I love having me time 24 hours a day. But I keep seeing these eHarmony ads talking about 29 dimensions of compatibility, but I wonder, maybe it's not scientific enough. If eHarmony pre-screened people based on the number of space-time dimensions identified in modern string theory, what would I have to look forward to? 1 worthless dimension of compatibility, 11 dimensions of decent compatibility, 33 dimensions of amazing compatibility, or 99 dimensions of orgasmic compatibility? Time's almost up! No, you're thinking of Yenta, the matchmaker from Fiddler on the Roof. You're having enough trouble with 3 dimensions. Let's leave the other 30 out of it, okay? Oh my God, we get along so well!
Cookie, shut up. You're ruining it.
You shut up! Hey, did we just have our first fight?
Oh, wow, we did.
You're so cute.
No, you're so cute.
Honey, we're both cute. Correct answer, show yourself. According to M theory, an expansion of string theory, there are 11 possible space-time dimensions. So with its 29 dimensions of compatibility, eHarmony kicks string theory's ass. Oh, that settles it. I'm signing up for eHarmony right now. Okay, let me just check out the website on my phone here. A 45-minute questionnaire? Oh, that.
Strolling through the park with the sarsaparilla. For me, I'm 99.
It's time for a fun string theory question. Which of these children's string games would the girls in the Crucible be suspected of playing? Cat's Cradle, Apache Door, Sea Snake, or Witch's Broom? This'll take you down a few rungs on Jacob's ladder. Sea Snake, C score. Sea Snake eats score. Poor score. One right answer coming up. The Crucible by Arthur Miller is about the Salem witch trials. Man, it must have been crazy to live in a time where everyone was really paranoid and suspected every other person of being a terrorist. I'm glad we live in today. No, and cats don't belong in a cradle. But you know what does? Water! Like in a water crib. Just like the one you won from Buoyant Baby Watercribs. Buoyant Baby Watercribs. Your baby will drown in comfort. This wrong answer of the game nets you a handsome $8,000. Yeah, you're welcome.
Hold me, never let me go. Am I dreaming?
Here's one for you. Hedwig and the Angry Grinch. Let's say that the size of a normal heart is large. By the end of How the Grinch Stole Christmas, what size is the Grinch's heart? Small, medium, extra large, or extra, extra large? Hey, we could write a movie based on your performance called How You Stole My Time. That's a pretty bad idea, though. Seems like it might waste even more time. Whatever, I'll think about it. I'm going to take a medium-sized chunk out of your score. That heart is getting too big! It's gonna blow! Where's that confounded right answer? The Grinch's heart starts out 2 sizes too small and then grows 3 sizes that day. So it would have gone from small, 2 sizes less than large, up to extra large, 3 sizes up from small. And if you don't think an organ can shrink and grow like that, you've never seen me in a swimsuit. Welcome to the attack. When you see 2 clues that match, press the X button. $4,000 if you're right, but if you're wrong, you lose $4,000. But keep this in mind.
Remember the clue.
It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. BFFs. These twosomes are thick as thieves. Good luck. There you have it! What's funny about this question is, the better your score, the higher the likelihood is that you don't actually have friends. You know, beyond the characters and celebrities you see on TV. But those can be very fulfilling relationships, I'm sure. Wow! All hail the leader of the trivia world! Wait. What? No? Okay, so technically I cannot just make you leader. Apparently the real leader of the trivia world gets all bent out of shape about that. I've pulled out the dictionary here at the studio so I can read the definition of average. Here we go. Yeah, here it is. Okay, edge, adjective. Hey, who taped a picture of me next to average? Who did it? Oh, your score is so cute! Look at that little thing! It's unclear if you got by with a little help from your friends, but something went better for you, and I can only assume cheating was involved. Wow! Oh man, this is the perfect opportunity to break out the loser dance in your honor. I've been waiting for this moment, and it's finally here. Everybody now! Ba 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 cha cha cha, bada 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 man! Woo! That's fun. I hope you keep sucking because it's a great workout for me. That score is, well, you know when people leave beautiful bouquets on top of graves? Yeah, your score is like that, without the bouquet. Well, you got no friends and no benefits. It's a pretty dismal situation.
You don't know Jack!
That's a wrap. Donnie, what's happening?
All right then, have you any tinkling for jumping back into the proceedings?
Morning, Ted. Oh, you look horrible. Rough night last night?
You bet.